Hey everybody, how's your day going? Today I'm going to talk about oxidation and ways it actually affects each and every one of you. Now I'm sure you can think of some things, some examples of oxidation, right? Because it happens every day. It happens inside our bodies. It's a natural process inside our bodies. It's a natural process of everyday life. So what are some examples? Well, food, when it ripens, that's a process of oxidation, right? I'm sure you've had the experience that when you cut open an apple and you leave it, you don't eat it right away, what happens to the apple? It's been exposed now to the atmosphere, to oxygen, and so it is becoming oxidized and it turns brown, right? Avocados maybe can do the same thing. They turn brown. What else? Let's see. Metals, your cars, your trucks, your vehicles, when they get exposed to the elements, what happens to the metal, to the salt? It gets exposed. What happens? It starts to bubble up. It becomes rusty. That's oxidation. The burning of fuels, burning firewood, that's all oxidation. When we cook, for example, meat, if you sear your meat, that change that's taking place in the meat, that's oxidation. If you toast bread, the change it takes on when it browns, that's oxidation. Okay, so every day we are exposed to oxidation. But now what about inside our bodies? Inside our bodies is the same thing. It's one of the reasons we age, is because of this oxidation. Probably an imbalance of it, right? Because we're imperfect. That goes way back. But did you know that it also affects and gives us the worst kind of cholesterol that our bodies can have? I mean, you typically hear about the HDL and the LDL cholesterol. HDL is good, LDL is bad, but your body still needs LDL cholesterol for certain functions. It needs it. Your brain needs cholesterol in general. Your body needs cholesterol. So just having high cholesterol might not necessarily be what's wrong, but what's wrong is what's called oxidized cholesterol. What's oxidized cholesterol? Well, oxidized cholesterol is what makes up the really, really bad cholesterol, the LDL. Makes it sticky in that plaque and clogging. So it's really, really, really super important to have things that can counteract that oxidizing, that creates the free radicals. We want to take on those antioxidants that are going to counteract that effect and help reduce that oxidized cholesterol and other oxidizing that's taking place in our bodies. So I talk a little bit more about this in my blog this week. I'll post it later. But think about that. What are some things that can contribute that you have control over? You have control over. What are some lifestyle things that you might think about that contribute to this cholesterol, or just inside oxidation, inside rusting, if you want to refer to it as that, of our bodies. Think about it. I'll include it in my blog this week. Now, go be awesome.